Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a five-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today. The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
In now, Chaz Holmes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. Lopez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found the barrel for the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And that misses, ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Roll, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Ready with the 0-2. Chopper down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's part. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play out.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this in the
potential big trouble in the first. Yankees nothing, Twins coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
To 1-2 now. Grounded to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan?
Look at everybody should be looking at the guy in the group. The guy's in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Koo, California-born ball player, got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club. You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tyler W. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Koo, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting full.
Digging in.
The first baseman.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has been dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's inside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1 the count now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
No, he's
back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his head, I thought it might go foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's Byron Buxton now. After a curveball off the plate, it's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Starlin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
Nope. I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Sean Oberdovic, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get it in.
Set to get his day started, Colby Oberdovic. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Obradovich, the runner at third with no out. Here's another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense.
Batting it.
And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Shorty McCool, who did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Cody Bellinger.
I got a ball, pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Yeah.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late in a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right to the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Chaz Holmes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Lee. Throw gets him 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time.
Hey, he's certainly earned this long-term deal, but you have to assume that the last couple years on this thing, they are not going to get the return on their investment. They're expecting production early and often.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the baseball up in there.
Good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a high drive in the left center field. Ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up. Trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us all in this game.
Holt under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We play 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in the switch hitter, Brooks leading off. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Count now a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. This will wind up being a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now back, the designated
Stepping into the box, Tim Koo. He singled his last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Trevino finds it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Obrigado. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 11.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Bouncer up the middle. Throwing the dirt for a good scoop at first. There's an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis.
Leading
Trying to
off,
follow up the
Lewis.
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. They'll throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The
He
center
obviously
fielder,
didn't
number
let last
25.
night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken. set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And off-bound throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The back. The second baseman.
Digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Well, from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's inside.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order. That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
First pitch on its way. Bounce it to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Sliding into the box.
The third baseman. Yeah.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. He's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fastball that misses. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. For Beduncle. Back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Batting forward now, the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or top, and he's looking at the zone.
Lee comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on the line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. Now the 2-1. He's in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense.
Now
it's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like it has here.
Into the box now, Tim Hu. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler W.
Ready for another chance? Tyler W. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Who is off first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Twins wind up straight. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton off 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Giancarlo.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. But it might have been a 400. He had any elevation there, but it was basically right at the outfield.
In there for strike one. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Fastball called for strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Starlin Castro. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Royce Lewis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Lewis. Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fouled away. Fouled off. Rounded back up the middle. Castro's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Grissom is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way with steps.
Into the box, Colby of Redondo. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1.
Your
T.J.
attention, please.
Bradley will come
Now
on and make his
pitching for the
4th
Twins.
appearance in this campaign.
Number 45, T.J. Bradley.
In now, Trent Grissom, already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Lee has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the shortstop.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Ball
1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hit softly down the line at first. To his left.
He's out.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. This will get foul for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Your
Lou Trevino
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to take over
Yankees.
on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
62, Lou
Driving forward now, Dan Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now 2-0 home. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Holmes has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back
The next twin up.
the right
Jordy
fielder,
Holt.
Jordy Holt.
Number 22.
Your
Pinch hit
attention,
here,
please.
and he's the potential
Pinch hitting
tying
for the
run.
Twins. Number 22.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
That misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
The 3-1 lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Serving one up, or he can really hurt.
Quick check on that time run at first, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There he goes. He pops it up. Gonzalez onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second. So you tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick. Now he's got to take this one.
Number 15 takes the call from the pen as they're trying to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Alex Healy come on a pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alex Healy.
Fly ball well hit. Grissom ranging back. The track. Gone.
The skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing, that was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office of the league.
That's to the goal. The first baseman
standing in. Tyler W. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Grissom is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
now batting.
Moving in, Royce Lewis. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. Strike two.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. But the Twins do strike for three, all coming on this three-run home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Number 22 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Leading off the inning as Holmes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Holmes takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a one-run ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra basic. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Paul Hamels is on the pitcher in the eighth with nobody out.
Pitching for the Twins. Number 32.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Obradovich has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Previously against Cole Hamels, he got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hamels, a 36-year-old veteran, who's currently in the first year of it. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
And now Jose Trevino. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Wolf, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this,
It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Now that.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage there.
And in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-4.
Your attention,
Oswaldo
please.
Cabrera will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now
Jimmy Cordero will come on in
Number
relief
12.
as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. And bouncing ball, foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Trevino is after it, but the throw is not in time. Buxton reaches on the strikeout.
Next for Minnesota.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Obradovich. 2 for 3 with a
Obradovich.
double on his line so far. And set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
There goes Buxton. It swung on and
One
missed
ball,
the throw.
2 strikes.
Not in time. There at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Obradovich. And he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Buxton, the runner at second with 1 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to first. Cabrera is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Next for New York, Trent Grissom. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. First following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder. Low for ball one.
No strike. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners on first with one down. Runner goes. Left side, but well fouled. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyway.
Oberdahl is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chaz Holmes. Went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 1-0 the count. 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that retires the shot. One left for the Yankees. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Luke Weaver, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 24.
Now at the plate, number 22. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this
leading
one.
up for the Twins. The right
field,
number 22.
Now gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away?
Now
should be interesting.
Devin Williams takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set. Here it comes. He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. A bare hand for one. That's his first, the 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
The designated hitter, number 5.
The base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Alex Healy.
Going back to that last OB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Final strike for the Twins. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Trevino corrals it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Devin Williams wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Ethan Hankins twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 2-0. The Oakland Athletics took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 6-5. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-4. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in hits overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-4. The Brewers finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-0. Manny Machado collected a total of 4 driven in as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 7-6. The Los Angeles Dodgers got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.